So now we're going to run a t-test. We're going to run it on this data file called chocolate chips, and this is something I guess we've seen this in classes a bunch of times, but they give chocolate chips to rats with perfect regular brains and then ones that had electric stimulation. They're trying to see if the electric stimulation modifies how they eat, and so that's why they're feeding them chocolate chips. So what do we have here? We've got this line here that's going to read in the data. Now this part of this read line, that's going to depend on where your data actually is. This is going to be the file name itself, but this depends on where your data actually is. Okay, then we're going to run that. Then this is called attach. We attach the data to R so we can use it in this command here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and run this first line. Okay, execute. Bing. Okay, did it work? Now we can take a look at the data. We go over to the console, which is over here. Type in the data. And here's our data. One column's named stimulation, the other column's named no stimulation. This column here can be ignored. So now we want to attach the data. Okay, execute. We've done the attach. Now once we've attached the data, we can just type in the column names. We can see those. So that's the stimulation column. And this is the no stimulation column. Okay, so what do we want to do? Now we actually want to see if the means, the averages of each of these two columns are the same or not. And to do that, we're going to use the t-test. And so we've got to modify this. We've got to put the name stimulation here, stimulation, then no stimulation, no stimulation. And then we want to know what do we want to do? Do we want to see if this one is greater than this one? Do we want to see if this one is less than this one? Or are we just interested in them being not equal? And for now, we're going to just be interested in them being not equal. So you type in 2.sided. Okay. So let's see what happens when we do that. Okay. Execute. So we get this thing, and it turns out the p-value is very large, so it means we have no reason to believe that the brain stimulation has any effect on appetite. Now, if we can try the other options. We could have put in less here, and this would test to see if this one's actually less than this one. Let's run that. Execute. And again, we're going to get, there's no difference. The p-value is very high. So again, if they're not, obviously if they're equal, then the less isn't going to show anything. But this is just demonstrating how you can test for less than or greater than, depending on what you want to do with your data. Okay, so this time I'm going to do it for greater. So I'm going to select it, execute it, and then take a look. Again, the p-value is very large. So what we've done here is we've run a t-test on data from a file, and we didn't do it exactly like this before, but this time this is what we're going to do. And we're going to do this one in class. I have a problem for you to do. But anyway, I'm going to stop this now.